Hi there, friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to explore the wonderful world of food chains and learn why they are so important. Are you ready? Let's get started. Here is our lesson outline. Introduction to food chain. Understanding trophic levels. Types of food chain. Summary. What is a food chain? A food chain is a simplified diagram that shows how nutrients and energy move through an ecosystem. It usually shows an organism series in an orderly manner, where one organism provides nourishment for the one after it. Trophic levels. In a basic food chain, organisms are categorized into different trophic levels based on their position in the chain. Producers, consumers, decomposers, producers. Organisms that can produce their own food. They get their energy from an abiotic source. Most producers get their energy directly from the sun. They are important to the whole food chain because they are the original source of energy that is then passed between other organisms. Consumers. Consumers are organisms within trophic levels in a food chain that obtain energy and nutrients by feeding on other organisms. They can be categorized into different groups based on their feeding habits and position in the food chain. Types of consumers. The primary consumers are also known as herbivores. These organisms feed directly on producers. Secondary consumers. These are carnivores that feed on primary consumers. They obtain their energy and nutrients by consuming herbivores. Tertiary consumers. These are carnivores that feed on secondary consumers. They obtain energy and nutrients by consuming other carnivores. They are called omnivores. Rabbit and deer are primary consumers. Primary consumers are herbivores. Herbivores are plant eaters. They eat only plants. Snake and fox are secondary consumers. Secondary consumers are carnivores. Carnivores are meat eaters. They eat only animals. Eagle and bear are tertiary consumers. Tertiary consumers are omnivores. Omnivores eat both plants and animals. Decomposer. The decomposers are microorganisms that can break down large molecules into smaller parts. They recycle the nutrients back into the ecosystem. Decomposers include fungi, bacteria, and some types of insects. Types of food chain. Aquatic. Water. These food chains occur in aquatic ecosystems such as lakes, rivers, ponds, and oceans involving organisms that live in water. Terrestrial. Land. These food chains occur on land and involve organisms that inhabit terrestrial ecosystems such as grasslands, deserts, and forests. Food chain on land. Sun. Producer. Consumer. Consumer. Decomposer. Food chain in water. Sun. Producer. Consumer. Consumer. Decomposer. Summary. Food chain shows the transfer of matter in the energy in the ecosystem. There are two types of food chains: terrestrial and aquatic. There are trophical levels in a food chain, and these are the following: producers, consumers, and decomposers. The consumers in the food chain have different types. They can be considered as herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful week ahead and see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fun facts and learning adventures. See you next time. Bye-bye.